All right, Shalom. Slack for that. But you know, I want to get back into Romans, the 6th chapter, and I'm gonna start back at 14. I just wanted to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and it says, this is Romans 6 and 14. It says, "For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace." All right, and it says, "What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace?" And it is Yahweh forbid. Okay, so 3 things. Because 1, just because we're not under the law doesn't mean we're not supposed to still rehearse the righteous acts, still follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Another thing is, if we were just to lean just on grace, Jake gonna take advantage of that. The Lord's mercy. And then 3, the Lord doesn't give you a liberty to sin. All right. And then 4, there was another point I want to make. He doesn't give you a liberty to sin. And in the world, the scriptures tells you, let me grab this one in the book of Job. Let's grab that. Because it's going to be kind of hard to, follow the law, statutes, and commandments to a T. All right. All right. This is Job 9 and 24. "The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges. Therefore, if not, where and who is he?" All right. So the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. We're under the vibrations of Esau, Edom, and his philosophies. There's certain things that we do in the scriptures that we can't do on this side, because we'll get in trouble. You'll have to suffer the consequences. All right, because there were certain things that we would do, certain customs that we would do, that it will get us in some deep shit, and excuse my Hebrew, if we was to exercise them. Like the Lord, like I said, when I was telling them this, it's like, yeah. So I brought out the Romans 6, 14 and 15 for him. I'm like, listen, yeah, we can't keep it perfectly. We got to rehearse what we can to the best of our ability. Because, like I said, we wear a mixed fabric right now. You can't wear mixed fabric, but you see everything that we get is, you usually got cotton, mixture with silk, polyester, things of that, for another example. So let me grab the book of Leviticus. And you gotta understand, the Lord, man, how Esau did things, it is like, it's crazy too. Sometimes he puts Jake in the snare. Like when you get into Leviticus, the 11th chapter, from verse 5 to 7, basically talking about the lawful and unlawful beast. This is basically like eating pork. That's something we're not supposed to do. But sometimes I had to find out that certain candies, when I came in this truth, I found out marshmallows had pork in it. Like, that's the things that we even don't know. But the scriptures say don't be ignorant of big or small things. But we gotta try our best to grow in this truth. All right. But I'm gonna turn it up a notch, because there's certain things that, like I said, we that people do that we can't do on this side. All right, because I want to get the point. See, it's the one in 20. At 20 and 13. There we go. So this is Leviticus verses chapter 20 and 13. It says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. Hold on, let me read that again. If a man also lie with mankind, okay, so it's getting into the alphabet community. And it says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with women, both of them have committed an abomination. They should surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So if we was to see that going on, we had to put that person to death. But, you know, on this side, they promote the LGBTQ, the LMNO, the alphabet community. So that was something we were supposed to rehearse, but we can't do that now on this day, on these days. All right. So, and it was like what I noticed about this particular individual and Christianities and the teachings. They don't teach history. They don't teach the prophecies. What really get on? They just preach the smooth things and come as you are. But what made it bittersweet is just, you know, it was cool. They was like, yeah, I see a prophet amongst me, but you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. We're supposed to warn you, okay? But you know, we teach the correct doctrine. It's not a false doctrine. You just gotta, you know, Lord willing, this individual, the Lord opens his ears to hear and eyes to see. But nevertheless, I wanted to just talk about this video, just through the spirit, just to, you know, it was just something, you know, you can exercise on. You know, this is the way because we're supposed to teach, you know. And this was an individual that needed to be taught. And I was just, you know, doing my best to exercise my job as a sincere servant of the Lord. But again, I wanted to, you know, make it simple. You know, we'll take the water for me actually doing this video. And again, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash. And again, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who's teaching the truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutation to the all four elect. We want to close out, say shalom, and on to the next lesson.